She's actually really good in painting, so we'll get to see some of her paintings. That is something that I'm super proud of her, because she loves it, she enjoys it, which, you know, with CP at times, I would say it's just encourage the kids with what they like to do, as opposed to, you know, trying to force them to do things that maybe, you know, we try everything, but you'll find what they will end up loving. So we just nurture that. So this is her work desk, and this is the room where she comes and does her schoolwork. Also, it's our therapy room. These are some of the watercolors that she's made, and the good thing is that, you know, she does them alone. So we just mix the colors for her, and then we just leave her to do the painting on her own. So these are some of them. When it comes to the parents who have kids with CP, a couple of parents tend to hide their children, but I would say really they're kids like any other. In the cases of, say, someone like Joanna, you know, I take her out, I take her to parks, although I would say most of the places that we have around are really not wheelchair friendly, or, you know, they're not disability friendly. So I try as much as I can to take her out, because she needs to see outside, she needs to spend time with other children. So I'll take her outside our home, she gets to play with other kids and all that. But I will also encourage the parents out there. It's like CP is different in every kid, that I understand. There are kids who end up being okay, there are kids who won't be okay. What I would say is that, say for Joanna, for example, she'll never walk, yeah? And it takes a bit of time to get that acceptance, or for you to be able to accept some things that other kids will be able to do that your kid can never do. But I would say, don't feel stressed out, or don't try to hide your kid. Try and get some support system from your family. And also, there are very good societies that we have out there. We have the Cerebral Society of Kenya, which is in Donholm, which if you need any guidance, if you need, they do free therapy there, and there's a school there. So if you leave those sides and you're able to take your kid to that school, they have a full day care in the school. Also, there is, in terms of if you need any assistant for exercise and all that, there is also a PDK, which is in Westlands, and they can help you out. They will do the therapy for you, or they can also be able to observe your kid and guide you on what kind of exercises that your kid needs, because not every child requires the same kind of exercise. But the thing is, with CP, the more therapy, the more manageable it is. It's not like they heal, or the disease goes, or the condition disappears forever, but it's about managing it through therapy. And you don't have even to have, say, something like the exercise ball or any fancy things. You can do these exercises at home. It's just stretches and, you know, the normal things. If your kid is able to step, it's just, you know, encouraging them to walk slowly, you know, slowly, and then the muscles get used to doing that. For Joanna, she loves to paint, so we encourage her to keep on painting. And if also it's stretches, basically stretches, yeah? Stretch their hands, stretch their legs, make their muscles useful, because the more you leave the child lying down or just being there, then their muscles keep getting weaker and weaker. And for CP is reminding the muscles that you need to chew, you need to walk, or you need to stretch your hands, you need to verbalize something, and also communication with the kids, because that is the only way that they will learn how to talk and communicate. I would say it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy. It's something that with time you learn. Like I would say, with the time I've learned the different exercises that I can do with her, and you kind of become a therapist yourself, because now, again, when she was younger, I used to take her for therapy, but right now she's much older, she's much heavier, so it's a bit difficult for me to be taking her to therapy. And what I do is that every 2 to 3 weeks I have a professional coming in, just in case, because I'm not trained in this. It's just, through time I've learned the exercises that she needs to do.